Yo, this is a scene for Sept of the Howling Wind, a War of the Apocalypse joint set in San Diego. So this fucking legendary guard was fucking off and walking around, doing his thing, checking on the Sept, making sure everything's held down. I imagine he hears a howl of introduction.
Yes, he would. He would.
Yes.
Sorry. I was trying to figure out why I wouldn't unmute.
So Assistant Warder actually ends up bounding up too and notices Tolia Petrova. And he's like, gulp.
He'll just look down at him like, oh, hi, there you are.
Hello.
And he's listening to the howl like, wait, I'm trying to listen to the howl.
The howl would introduce her as Aziza Tahan Quietfire, would be her I forget what it's called, actually. Shit, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Neat name.
Neat name, thank you. She introduces herself as a Philodox of the Silent Striders. And that's all the information she'll give.
Now, I think I botched my alertness on that, so what I heard was Moon, Children of God. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Yikes. So, yeah, he'll look down at Darcy like, do your job.
He's like, okay, and he bounds up. And he's like,
wait, he will grab Darcy by the back of his coat, shirt, whatever, and pull him in and say, by chance, do you know the rite of cleansing?
I do. 2 thumbs up.
Thank God. And he'll push him forward and follow after him.
And this is the point when Sasha is just walking up randomly. Why? Because why the fuck not?
Sure.
So,
Her
Darcy...
second favorite cousin in the world will give her a kiss on the cheek as he passes.
Yeah, smile.
So, Darcy will approach her and be like, how does she say her name again? OOC? So I don't butcher.
Honestly, I'm probably butchering it myself too because it's Arabic.
Aziza Tahan, I am Darcy Sivadra, Assistant Warder of Sept of the Howling Winds. I am also known as Shields the Kinfolk. I am a Warden of the Lost, Philodox Hamid of Fostern rank.
She kind of raises an eyebrow. She goes, higher rank than me, but don't you think you're a little low to be a warder?
Assistant Warder. He raises a finger.
Oh, I like her, she says. The big guy says. He's like 7'4".
Sashi just raises an eyebrow but watches in silence.
So, what brings you to our Sept? He starts preparing the cleansing rite.
Jeez, no small talk before that, huh?
Yeah.
Turn your head and cough.
We are experiencing a time of difficulty right now.
Lamaj goes, I heard there was some trouble in town. Felt I should come and see what it was, but didn't know exactly what you were dealing with.
Heresy and sabotage. He'll nod.
And spies, and then he looks at himself and he says, heretics under his breath.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear what you said. Can you repeat yourself?
I mean, what? He smiled. I said, some heretics. He smiles.
He smiles so sweetly at him.
Hi.
One of the best days of my life was when I cut your fucking father off from the Black Spiral. And I'll nod at him.
He gives him 2 thumbs up.
Blinks profusely at them both. I believe I may have the wrong Sept.
No,
you have found the correct mental asylum.
Perfect Sept. Aziza.
And on the note of mental asylums, my character quietly walks in like nothing's going on and just quietly watches.
Well, I mean, plus you were only 3,000 miles from my mother and father, who needed more space for their kids anyway, and I'm the oldest.
Where are you from?
Away.
Tell me where.
Darcy
Like-
looks at him.
He pulls out a very cheap-looking, like, track phone and is, like, skimming through it. Like I said, away. They're probably moving camp now.
Bedouins.
He's a gypsy. His brows go up.
Oh, we are Striders. She kind of mumbles.
I just wanted to know if you were from Egypt.
My parents are. I was born here, though, in America.
Oh, I figured people do that. My home is in Egypt.
Cool.
No, just shrug. Random shit about your elders.
The more you know. Darcy does like this rainbow hit.
Tolia does the music for it.
He kind of looks at Sasha for help.
No, she's
Why
not
are you
gonna help
looking
you.
at
She's not.
me?
Look, put his hand on her face. Like, she's not gonna help you. She's just fucking no.
Her only response is,
I do not
Covered up the sass.
for my rank, but are you always this exuberant?
Me?
Both of you. You seem like a child in a jar of sugar.
He'll kind of lean down because he's so fucking tall. And what he'll say is that I'm actually really, really, really shy. And so whenever I have to actually get out and see people, it tends to make me rather exuberant. Were it up to me, I'd be curled up in my house right now with a book and a cup of tea, never speaking to anyone. But Emil yelled at me and told me, "You're a legend of the nation. You need to go outside. I can't say chipmunk, haha, croissant." And so I realized I need to go out.
Darcy's like keeling over on the ground. Like, give me a second.
Ozzy's cracking a smile at that voice.
So I needed to go out before this French motherfucker kicks me out.
Oh
does Tolia still have his hand over Sasha's face?
Nah, now he's just got his arm around her shoulder.
Okay.
He knew she'd lick him if he fucking kept it there.
Yeah.
I guess since your companion, motioning to Darcy, has told me his rank, I should inform him I am a Cleith.
He gives him 2 thumbs up. Gives her 2 thumbs up.
I'm
A legend.
maybe a legend of the nation. But I'll put 2 small fingers kind of close. You may have heard of me. Thalia, Soul of Mountains. I was born to humans under the gibbous moon. And I'm a Silverfang of House Wise Heart. The legend. Just kind of look.
You get a vague fist symbol that means go Team Silverfang. I have no idea what that. I have no idea what that symbol would be.
I may have heard of you. I would have to check my tells. I don't remember hearing much about you, though.
Ow, I'm wounded.
It's
She's
you're a
probably
Silverfang. You have time to make an even bigger name for yourself as a Fang.
I am
she's
like...
probably heard of me though. Anastasia Romanenkova. Born from human parents. I'm a Theurge and the rank of Cleith.
Like the princess that disappeared?
She was my ancestor, yes.
Darcy is covering his face and dying.
Thalia just
I'm
puts a hand over his mouth.
I've heard of the princess in school. I don't know anything of their descendants.
I was
Waves.
once Silverfang, now I am Blackfear.
Darcy then just starts going, someone hold a friend horses through silver storm.
Flat! He puts a hand on his face and pushes.
He tumbles backwards.
Oh my god.
So I believe I was informed the proper etiquette would it to introduce myself to the alpha. Is he here? Or she?
He.
Am I getting this wrong? Did I
No,
just...
it's fun to fuck with you. He'll just start walking.
Darcy hops up and follows.
I need to...
He'll walk backwards and he'll look at her, hoping the other three fucking play along. And he's like, "Did you bring a present for him?"
Let me see. It's just a very large survival-style backpack. No, I don't think he would like feminine products. No.
You know.
Darcy is tapping his lips, and he goes into straight Philodoc's face like his overlay.
Straight Philodoc's face.
Yeah, right.
Straight Philodoc's face.
He says, pulling a book out.
I don't think he knows how to read in English. He'll shake his head.
No.
All he knows how to speak is surrender.
Get him croissants. He loves croissants.
Wine, cheese. Things that make the French happy.
Like a surrender then.
I love you.
She's whispering to Darcy now, by the way. Is there a place we can go and get some of that on the way to him?
Darcy grins.
Look, people don't normally like my kin very well. This is my chance to make at least a decent first impression. Cut me some slack here.
I know the perfect place you should go.
I swear to God, if you say your bedroom, I will cut you.
Ew, girl, no. But JJ is gross. He crosses himself in a
I
spiral.
like you.
Toya just has such a sparkle in his eye.
Hold on one moment. There's people at my door. Be right back.
That's fine. That Toya looks over at Sassy like he loves her so much for going along with this right now.
So, where's a good place to get croissants? Darcy wiggles his eyebrows at Toya.
I mean, I guess my bag if you really wanted to.
I know of a few local bakeries that might do the job.
I think she's meaning on Sept, though.
On Sept? Probably Talia's bag. Yes, you should definitely reach right into Talia's large sack. Rummage around.
Avoid the T-Rex. He'll open the bag up and he'll offer, like, go.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll mention that because she's gone for a second.
I'm so confused.
So he'll
The
call
sass
Halvard
levels
over.
in the...
He'll call Halvard over. He'll motion him. Come here.
Yes.
He's got a leather-style messenger bag hanging from crossbody, and he'll open it up.
Leather.
Yeah, it's leather. He'll point into it and tell Halvard to look in.
He looks.
So, wow, nice. There is a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex looking back at him.
Stares. Moves his feet. He doesn't reach to touch it. Instead, he moves his hand from side to side to see if its eyes are tracking.
It's tracking. He notices that the hole, I don't fucking know what else to call it, to the bag, is apparently a portal into a space. And in that space, there is a lot of stuff and a T-Rex.
What does he eat in there?
My enemies? I'm gonna furrow his brows. It's how I get rid of the bodies.
I mean, that's fair. You must go through a lot of enemies to feed him, though.
I know. No. Also, there is a door to this building. This is an access point to the dreaming. So he can go out. She can go out. I'm sorry, I'm Mr. I love you. You can be a boy if you want, though. There's a warehouse inside the dream. That's where I put all my stuff.
We can just go with it. Like,
I'm not calling my baby it.
us gender.
Ah,
Maybe you should Maybe you should only call your cousin it.
I've seen that movie.
Oh, if you would like to go into my bag to find a present for the elder, please, by all means.
Yeah, rummage in the legend sack. It'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Aziza is just quietly following you guys, listening.
So,
Who's the one?
Well, there's Chris.
so you missed what Tully did. Tully opened up the messenger bag. He's wearing crossbody.
Mhm.
It apparently is a portal to a space, an extra dimensional
I
space.
heard that part. I've been here for like 5 minutes now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Ramble.
you can go in there.
There's croissants in there. He gives her 2 thumbs up.
She'll give him a look and she's like, I am sure you are a very nice man, but I do not wish to go into your purse.
Don't be silly. It's not purse. It's his sack. Go ahead.
It's actually more of a fanny pack.
He'll nod.
I'm
wiggle it.
imagining it, like with it on the front of his pelvic, just pointing at it, doing like the thrusts, yelling, "Get in my sack!"
Darcy will like reach his hand in and he'll like wave. Because like it's like Mary Poppins style. He's like,
yeah, Susie boops his hand.
he chuckles. And
She
he
sees
clubs
like
back
this,
out.
They'll see like this breath, like just this hot burst of air pass over Darcy.
His hair flings back a little bit because it's such a powerful breath.
He'll look at Aziza.
He turns back and grins.
And he'll point. There's a dinosaur in the bag.
I'm sure there is, and I'm very proud that you have a large reptilian in your bag. I do not go into your hot sack.
It's not hot in there. It's very comfortable. I like keeping my baby comfortable. And he'll close
like
it.
Air conditioned. He has a lot of stuff in his sack.
Do you think I'm so poor that I don't air condition my sack?
Darcy will just kind of like go, "Hey, I'll just ask for you." He's like, "May I?" Offering him to open it up again.
May we see your sack once more, please. Just kidding. He's not
offer his sack again.
Darcy will shove his head in the sack and be like,
nice.
I'm like, "Hey, Susie, can you get me croissants?"
She'll run off. About a minute later, she'll come back with a paper bag in her, delicately between her teeth.
He'll take it and he'll give her a kiss on the nose. And he'll pull out a paper bag and hand it to Aziza.
I never thought I would see a man's head go that far into another man's sack.
Obviously, you haven't been here long.
She looks at her watch. An hour.
Trust me, you will see men's body parts go into other men's body parts far deeper.
You really watch behind those bushes, don't you?
No, I'm just saying
No,
the beta
I
has
just
his head
that.
that far up his ass.
Plus, I
don't
have
worry.
another cousin here on this set who is very good at shoving his head somewhere it does not belong.
I love him. Guy's such a fucking idiot.
Series of books I read. You just made me think of one of the families in the series. But that line. Sure, it's not. It's called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Are you talking about the Lannisters? Because everybody compares us to the Lannisters.
Yes, I was.
Oh, everybody says I'm Tywin.
What would I be? Darcy actually is curious and he wiggles.
You?
Dead.
Dead?
She looks at Darcy and she goes, "You kind of remind me of the Red Viper."
He raises an eyebrow.
No, that's not a lie.
You should look it up on Google, is all she says with a smirk.
So as they're walking, Aziza will hear, strangely enough, music. She hears like pop music.
Oh God. Well, she's reciting her appropriate stepped etiquette to herself, like, don't be rude, don't approach without permission, introduce yourself, don't pat touch any of the others there.
So she sees someone who is with an amazing amount of grace dancing. They're wearing like sweatpants and like a shirt and like a sweater. And like sneakers, like loose sneakers like you can dance in. And the skill they have at dancing is quite remarkable. It's a male. And
Darcy, is that him?
He nods. He's also named Dances with Freya's Grace. That's his Dean name. Finger to his nose.
Is myself looking for, the big bad tough guy in front of us there.
I did not hear that.
She said, sorry, my throat went out there. Does she introduce herself or wait for Talia to introduce them?
Talia will reach into his he'll you know what, fuck it, he'll just pick up and throw Darcy.
Whee!
He literally just looks around for something to throw, decides to pick up Darcy, shrugs, picks him up and throws him. He'll take Kranos if he really has to.
Darcy flies over at Emil and he says,
Yeah,
"Say squirrel!"
He just slams into Emil and Emil just hits the floor like, "Oh fuck! Yeah!" He just slaps Darcy like, "How did you let yourself get thrown at me?"
He shrugs and rubs his cheek.
Get up and fucking rub him, like, fucking brush his stuff off like, you fucker.
Look, she brought you croissants.
Oh, okay. He looks better. They'll walk over to Aziza.
She'll very awkwardly just hold the bag of croissants out.
Yeah, he's got steely gray hair and very strong silver blue eyes. He actually does cut a very imposing figure, if not overly unfriendly. And he'll approach her, and he'll kind of take the bag and peek in it. Let's see.
Fingers crossed.
And he'll take one out, and he'll tear it in half, and he'll hand her one piece, and chew the other half.
Sort of nibble on her half.
He has like a super, super heavy French accent, but when Nene's in the scene, I can't do his accent for some reason.
What did they expect?
You just blame
She
him
gets
every day.
Out of game, when he speaks, he has a very heavy French accent.
So, Spy from TF2.
So, you know,
Gentlemen?
actually.
Gentlemen.
Trying.
Right.
But yeah, he'll he's waiting for Aziza to introduce herself.
She'll give her name, her deed name of Quietfire, her aspects, her clan, and tribe, not clan, rank, and she'll explain I was born Hamid.
Did you just use a vampire discipline?
I'm tired.
Oh Lord, we're rolling into that segment. I have a Jarl hammer.
So, what tradition is she from?
I'll hurt you, Ben.
The fuck? So he'll introduce himself. He'll say, "My name is Emil Hos. I am the Alpha of the Sept, a Galliard of the Finnery, elder among our people." That's as much as you're getting out of him.
Darcy basically sneaks over to Azaza, and then he whispers in her ear, and he says, "Ask him to say squirrel or chipmunk."
She's trying so hard not to smile right now. It gives Darcy
He'll quirk an eyebrow and look over at them.
Squirrel.
The
No,
look. She's using the look she would use on her younger siblings when they get caught stealing junk food or something.
Yeah, he'll just look at Aziza and him and kind of quirk an eyebrow like, what?
He does a finger wave.
The assistant warder wishes me to ask you to say squirrel or chipmunk. I do not think it's worth your time at the moment, though.
He grins.
He just looks up and says a fucking swear under his breath, and he'll say, "Girl."
So
What?
there's a bag next to Tolly. A voice comes out of the bag going, "Did I hear a howl? Is there new people?"
An hour like 20 minutes ago. Girl. Squirrel. Sheep. Chipmunk.
She'll hand her half of the croissant to Darcy.
He
for me.
He's nibbling on it happily.
He's trying. And then he'll just shrug and say, "Nut mouse."
Nut mouse.
So out of the bag comes this guy.
Dolly will look over at him. You're still in there?
You're living in a sack now?
How long were you in there?
Did you get lost in a sack?
Maybe. It's big in there. And he looks at the bag. It's quite clearly bigger than it looks.
I would assume a man's sack is larger than a woman's.
I'm sure it's just a cold out. Don't worry.
Hey! Dolly yells over his cousin.
So,
Fucking the Alpha shakes his head.
So, hi, he waves. I'm Aiden Petrova, called the Heart to Dance, Galliard of the Children of Gaia, born on 2 legs, and Foston. Hey.
She gives all her introduction info again. I don't feel like repeating it for like a 4th time at the moment.
Who are you again? Kidding.
Emil will give them a small wave and he'll say, "And I am Alpha of the Sept and have duties." And he'll nod at them and say, "Nice to meet you."
He said duties.
Dolly will say, "You can't say squirrel."
She kind of whispers to Darcy, "So is this as easy as it's supposed to be, or is there something else I'm forgetting?"
No, this is just a very special kind of sept. He gives her 2 thumbs up.
I see. Next you're going to tell me you don't follow any of the traditional rules.
Is this the sept that advented the changing of the laws?
You did hear about the changes in the litany, right?
Please tell me you heard about the changes in the litany. It's been 6 months. Oh, it's been 8 months.
She kind of looks a little ashamed. Normally my family doesn't stay within a sept longer than a couple of weeks.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Bless your sweetheart. And he just hugs herself.
Can I? The wiggle. The Galliard wiggles. Oh god, can I?
Can
I tell the story?
Traveling?
Yeah, Tolly's like, "Can I tell the story of what happened?"
And Aiden does a whole hand movement, like when you present someone or something, like you put them on display. Yeah, Aiden does a whole big hand movement thing, like showing Tolia. Tell the story.
Today you're gonna learn why collaboration is not his specialty. He'll say, so this crazy fucking coyote decides that he was tired of Metis being considered second-class citizens upon the nation. And so he said, we're not going to take it anymore, like some kind of a Dee Snider song. And he gets a bunch of people together, and they decide to raise their voices up at one. And while they're going over and cracking down on the first law of the litany, they also decide to attack a couple of other key points that people had problems with, such as, fucking killing people who've served the nation but are no longer quote-unquote of use. Or things like, I don't know, combating the worm wherever it dwells and whenever it breeds, when it's the weaver that's choking us half to death. Personal opinion, not the actual point, but anyway, moving on. And so they got together, and they rose their voices as one over the course of a couple of, I think it was months. Finally got Jonas Albert to get in on it. Jonas Albert pays attention to it. He's king at the time, so Joe basically decides to sit down with the judges of Doom and change the litany. And this proceeds to inevitably start a shitstorm of the highest degree. He charges the coyote with sedition and lashes him like 39 times. It was fantastic. And after that, the laws got reworked. He'll kind of like dig through his pockets and he'll pull out a card and hand it to her. Like, here you go.
She will glance over it while listening.
It's the new litany written out like one of them fucking 10 Commandment Bible cards.
Well, I will keep these card if you don't mind till I have it memorized.
I got a bunch of them.
And any other rules that are non-litany related I should know of while here?
Don't eat bread left out, or you'll give birth to bread.
That. There were like some VSDs that reformed, and there's like a new tribe and everything.
You're talking about yourself again.
I am.
Yeah. The safe word is New Zealand.
What is a safe word?
We'll talk about that
later. Sweetheart.
Oh, you summer child.
I have not met my betrothed yet, so I'm not quite sure.
Oh my God.
I have many beautiful sons.
Darcy.
Grandsons.
We need to keep her away from We need to keep her away from our other cousin, Tolia.
Darcy gets into the field
away from him.
Why would
you and going,
cousin?
My son, Alexi, is the walking embodiment of a fucking headache.
He is walking embodiment of chaos.
Have you ever heard of Zoloft?
That's my dad, everyone. Everyone's talking about my dad.
I know. And snorts Zoloft.
I know we're
probably
talking
get infection from it.
She looks at Nelson's character now as soon as he said that and goes, "For the child of chaos, you don't seem that chaotic."
Give him like 5 minutes. Don't say that. No, you ready?
He's a Petrova. Give him 5 months.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Da 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 da
da. Aiden starts singing that Disney song, Under the Sea.
Totally will sing it with him, except when a Silverfang does it near the Karen heart, it has different connotations.
I guess also with those two singing, yeah, it's fair to say they sound amazing.
Yes, Talia's got that. That is actually his specialty is singing. So it sounds damn good. It probably scares the Elder Council because it's like, no, Silverfang, stop! Don't sing. I just can't wait to be king near the Karen heart. What the fuck?
Oh wait, don't say yeah. Can't wait to be king. Yeah.
There is one rule. Do you play the mobile phone game Pokemon Go?
True on it, please.
She knows her cell phone. It has an internet browser, an ability to text, do email, browse the web, and that's it. There's no apps. You can do no games on it. It's a little bitty.
Might be older than me.
It's like a BlackBerry. There we go.
Good. Does not play a game on set.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure Darcy seems the kind that would be playing that.
It is dangerous to play that particular game here on set.
They had to have the gym removed.
Oh god. Pokemon Go. Oh god. There's
Whimpers.
You'll have to show me that game off Sept then. I have never heard of it. Is it similar on Game Boy?
I spent part of that fiasco as a plush toy, so I'm not completely sure how it turned out. But
I was traveling with a Polytoad on my shoulder and getting trampled by Taurus. No, thank you. Never again.
Never again, like the Holocaust, never again.
The Pokemon Go game is augmented reality based on the Pokemon franchise. Apparently, on this set, it's not so augmented so much as just reality.
At least the Glasswalker's fixed.
Great at Darcy when she hears that, like he did it.
Ah, that's funny.
Darcy just pouts.
Fault, Darcy, we all know.
Well, then I believe the only thing left to do today is find a place to park my home.
What?
Park your home?
Yes. And possibly put fuel in it.
Is your home like one of those RVs?
Yes. All of my family live in them.
He nods.
Try imagining having 8 kids at a time in one.
At this point, my character's just going to like look very confused for a second, and then just go, "Wait, is this?" Like he's going to like mutter to himself, and okay, he would do this only if he's in a direction where she can't see what he's saying. He's just mouthing to himself like, "Is this what trailer trash is supposed to mean?" I don't.
Oh my god! Darcy runs
Holy shit.
Can I roll a perception for this?
Power roll!
He's facing the opposite direction and
Doesn't
mounting
matter.
it. I don't think so.
I will roll my 4 perception to alertness at diff 8.
Are you smelling what I said?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Shut up, you can't
Sasha
roll.
may be in a position to actually
I'm
see this.
not
I'm a roll.
I'm just kidding.
Damn. Ow, I felt that all the way over here.
The difficulty should be really high on that. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I didn't make it either way, so don't worry about it.
Diff 9. I will roll 6 dice, diff 9.
I'm gonna murder you guys if you don't stop rolling. You can roll a diff 5,000 for me not to kill all your characters.
Hey, I'm being good.
I failed. I haven't even opened the dice. It's okay.
It's okay.
But you know what? It's okay. Out of character, because that was totally Silverfangy of you.
I mean,
Yes.
he didn't say it with like disgust. He's more confused.
Why? I'm gonna make you scream, Steven. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, you're gonna scream so loud.
Oh no.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's all I did. So I mean,
She'll kind of like look over and at Darcy confused. Have you never seen a mobile home? Or RV as you call it? Would you like to? You all can come see my home. It is safe.
I
know, right?
That reminds me, I'm one of the resident healers here. If you have any medical issues, please come to me. I am not just the spiritual Garu type healer. I am also the medical professional.
Mm-hmm. Your healing is nearly as good as your sass.
I'm not saying much.
She kind of leans over to Sasha and she goes, if you ever need me to hold him down so you can vaccinate him, let me know.
Oh, you get this huge grin on her face.
Yeah, Tully just leans over and he's like, "You're my favorite person in the world right now."
Thank you.
Okay, lovies, I'm actually in the middle of performing a ritual. He'll blow kisses at everybody.
He means an actual ritual, right? Not code word for something to Darcy as soon as he's gone.
Totally code word.
No, I'm thinking actual ritual. Probably code word later.
The code word, they clean up after themselves at least.
You think that?
You see, with rituals, you never know what kind of ritual he's actually performing, so he shrugs.
I mean, he's just shoring up the sept, assholes.
We're done here. I would love to make you some tea for being so kind to me.
Darcy smiles.
He looks at Aiden. You can come too.
Oh, his eyes pop up. Ooh, that sounds good.
Darcy is kind of curious. He's like, I was just offered tea. Okay.
It's not a need to. God damn it! I can't talk.
He studies her face.
He's so like, bad tonight.
I will roll empathy just to make sure that she's like being honest and genuine.
That's up to Johnny, not me. If you have to roll anything,
it's fun. So as they're walking and going, this woman will. She's kind of walking aimlessly, and she'll see the group of them and stop and look and smile.
As soon as Sasha sees Jessica, she just has this brief flash of a smirk on her lips before her face becomes an impassive mask.
She'll give a wave.
She'll lean over to Darcy. Who's that?
Oh, that's the miniskins. And then Darcy will like look over at Jessica and be like, Jessica! He runs and jumps at her.
Yeah.
She'll look. Oh, hi, it's you. She'll do the Baywatch run. She'll fuck it. She'll just do the Baywatch run for him.
So Darcy and Jessica are running in slow motion towards each other.
I was gonna say Aiden does a slow-mo like run hug with his arms wide open.
She'll push past Aiden and she'll keep running for Darcy.
I thought it was your favorite car.
Darcy picks her up and spins her, and he's like, wee!
Hi. And then she'll run back over to Aiden and give him a hug.
You're trying to steal my spotlight when I was already running toward her. And he snaps.
Oh, wow. But he does this finger snap thing.
I am not afraid to snap at you. And he snaps in a Z formation.
So, Jessica, now that I'm a foster name, am I still your favorite cup?
No, I'm sorry. You've been replaced. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. Désolé. Kiss his cheek.
He'll smile.
she'll pet his hair. Like, it's okay.
Maybe you should have thought twice about being fostering then. He wiggles his eyebrows.
Just saying, the further you get from Clea, or from Cub, the less you're my favorite. Make like your father and go up and down the ranks.
That's probably not the old... I mean, what? What was I going to say?
She'll just walk over. She'll look at Aziza and be like, oh, new girl.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Jessica Steele.
I'm Aziza Tahan. And I really feel like I'm missing some kind of story about this person people keep mentioning.
Who, Alexi?
Is that his name? She looks at Sasha.
How many times have you been hit on today? She'll just kind of like throw a look.
I've been behaving myself.
None. Why
Oh
would
my god. She just covers her mouth. Like,
Wait.
Okay.
I'm allowed to hit on people here?
Of course you're allowed to hit on people. Why wouldn't you do that?
Christ.
I'm confused. Do they not have betrothed also?
No. Oh god. Hold on. That really attractive man just asked that question and I need to kind of like follow up on it. Hi. She'll wave at him. Hi.
Hello.
Very confused. I thought
He mirrors your confusion, but for other reasons.
Okay.
The
Why?
concept of arranged marriages does not exist here.
Oh, I thought it was like normal not to talk to or meet the person you marry till marriage night.
Wow.
No.
Wow, honey. Wow. Okay, anyway. She'll look at Halvard. Hi.
Hi?
Why do you think we can't touch?
I didn't say we couldn't touch. It was a matter of hitting on people.
Oh, you can. Why?
I don't know. It just kind of shrugs.
Couldn't you hit on people back home?
I mean, you could. Didn't always have the best results.
I mean, like, if you hit on me, like somebody I know who won't go, mention, and piss me off while you're doing it, then yeah, I'm going to break your fucking arm. But, I don't know, if you do it politely, she'll shrug.
Kind of like shrugs also, like, okay, maybe sometime I'll think about it.
Yeah, don't be all like, girl, you fine.
I mean, in some places that would be appropriate.
Like the spotlight. Oh, you must be Ace. It's okay, don't worry. I feel you. We're good. I fly my flag too, don't worry. And she'll just pay more attention to Sasha.
She looks at Darcy. So I believe the more appropriate way to hit on someone would be more like this. And she'll like takes one of Sasha's hands and she'll be like, "Your hair is like the sun, and your eyes I wish to get lost in like whirlpools." Something like that, right, Darcy?
Oh my.
Ah, she knows courtly behavior. I like her already.
I mean, I know courtly behavior according to my lawyer.
Wrong kind of courtly.
In our traditions, it would be the men needing to speak like that. The women are not allowed to approach the men.
I am so confused in that case. And she'll just nod.
I am a Romanov. In the tradition of my family, women can approach whoever they want, and the men have to deal with it.
All I'm imagining is a chibi version of her standing on top of a body pile.
God, I'm drawing it later.
Yes! So I guess we'll invite Jessica Steele to tea also.
I'm going to tea? Yay. She'll bounce up and down.
First, see my house, since I have not found a place to park it fully yet.
I know where you can park your house, but it's kind of, it's set up to do it, but you have to not take it the wrong way. Cub housing. Cub housing is made of a bunch of RVs and tiny homes. So there are these setups and hookups for that sort of housing.
Yes,
you need a place to park it.
Hey, but would it be appropriate for a Cleith to be living among cubs?
Darcy
Hi,
looks
I'm
over
a
at
den
Aiden.
parent. Yeah, she'll wave. I'm a den parent.
And then Darcy looks Aiden up and down.
Yeah.
I'm a foster and I live. Yeah, Aiden,
No,
because I'm a foster. I'm a foster and I live in one.
I live amongst the cubs to make sure that they stay healthy.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, she kind of looks at Aiden.
Like a bunch of little babies living in my fucking basement, and I love it.
I am going to assume, like, my parents' sept, once they're cleath, you don't push them out of the sept to find their own way.
I mean, no, that's horrible. Why would I do that? Oh my god.
See, they like to stay in the RVs. I actually liked to buy my own house on set. He puts a finger on his nose.
Yeah, but I'm so broke I can't even pay attention.
That's because you would rather sing than...
No, Aiden. Your grandfather is a fucking billionaire.
Yeah, but that's
not broke.
What did you do to anger and dishonor your family to be living as a
my lord, exactly.
I mean,
she rolls her eyes.
Did you ever ask, like, your dad or somebody that be like, hey, can I just get some money so I can stay in an actual house?
Like, seriously? Your grandfather owns, like, half of Russia.
He's blessed.
Does that mean Sasha owns the rest?
No, I think my uncle owns the other. Anyway.
The Petronovs and Romanovs are basically the same family.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I don't know history like that, but... So, yeah, what the hell did you do to piss your grandfather off to not, you know, put you up somewhere? Or did you just not think about it?
I didn't ask.
It's okay. I don't mind you living in my basement, but just bear in mind your fucking grandfather's a billionaire.
I didn't think of
I mean, you were just living in his sack.
I was not living in there. I went for a walk and I got...
I mean, wouldn't that make him his son instead?
I am getting really to stretch. I've been like this for a day, and I'm tired of it.
Darcy walks over to Jessica, and he's doing that gay best friend thing where he's massaging her back, just being like,
yes.
So how was your den parent duties today?
Oh my god, I punched somebody in the face.
Tell me more.
Oh, right in the fucking kisser, and it was a Petrova too.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh my god, he's such a little shit. Oh god, it felt so good too.
You know, I forced Asir to form that tribe yesterday, but then, you know what he did? He kind of got us up on Mount Whitney, and then he did not have a plan to get us back.
Oh, I have tea.
Okay,
she'll whisper
give me
in
some
his ear.
tea.
She whispers in his ear that he got married. Apparently. Or was, and whatever. She shakes her head. Any gay. She'll, like, shake her head. Like, no, the massage didn't work. I'm gonna have to switch soon.
You can just switch right here, right?
No, ew, that's so fucking rude.
I could cover for you while you go behind that tree over there.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god! No!
Could you be?
I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just hand him a camcorder.
Oh my god. Did you really just... a camcorder and not my phone?
Darcy is rubbing his brows, and he's like, so gay. So gay.
Are you serious? You just played the gay card on me.
He gives her the look on his overlay.
You really...
Miss Still, he's not saying that you aren't some level of attractive to him, though. I mean, perhaps when him and his lover wish to have a child, you could be their surrogate mother.
Oh, that's...
Sasha just starts breaking up laughing at that.
Darcy covers his mouth and looks up to the side.
First off, I had never considered considered that, and I am more than happy to surrogate for you and your beautiful man. But he just shifts like, fuck this. And then I'll blow a kiss at him. Like,
there we go. That's what
really,
I'm talking about.
You played the gay card on me.
I did, but I'm also really married.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking play the married card on me too. Okay, cool.
She's now looking at Solon's character and Sasha, very confused.
He has looked confused for most of this evening, especially when you said he was an ace, and he's like, "But I'm not a pilot."
Oh look, there's all the children. I out of character do not have a picture for her RV, but it's supposed to be a nicer, newer brand one.
Oh, so it's definitely not trailer trash. It's trailer trash with money.
It's like middle class of RV. We'll put it like that.
Jesse, I just realized something.
What did you? Just calm the fuck down. What did you realize?
I'd like to have my rite of passage.
Oh, fuck me, Dad. Oh, fine. Okay, when?
I don't know. Whenever you're ready.
So, the year 10,000?
There is only war.
Wait, whoa, how many? Whoa. I just realized something. I'm gonna have an entire fucking tribe of Garu coming to me for that fucking rite of passages. Holy fucking great. Oh, and I've never literally done this before.
Good luck.
Well, I'm doing your father first, okay?
Oh, I don't think he would very much appreciate that.
You know what?
Especially...
Let's skip it. I would have done it to a seer first, but somebody had to fucking leave me, so okay, whatever. But that being said, if I'm going to do it to anyone, I'm going to do it to your father first and then you.
He wipes away an imaginary tear. He's like, I just want to be in the tribe already.
Your father's a fucking elder. You want me to do a Clea before an elder?
I'm not a Clea. God.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot that I fucking...
Rude. He puts a hand over his heart.
Unlocks the army. They're talking and motions if they want to join her inside.
It goes right there.
Jesse, how is your child so far? Do you need another checkup?
Yes, actually, I would appreciate it.
Then I will be by later today.
I'll nod.
You know, I'm curious. How, like, what is it like? Because, like, you're a guy in one form, and then you're a female in the other, and then, like, you're pregnant, and...
It's like the worst possible nausea you could ever imagine that doesn't go away. That's all I really know how to describe it as. Aziza did notice that when this character was a female, she had a tiny baby bump.
Darcy's like, as long as you don't turn me into a female at any point in time, I should be fine.
He rubs his hands together.
Okay.
Don't.
Come here. I'll get you right upside the head.
He just, like, scoots back, like, no.
So, oh, you see, he doesn't have a baby bump when he's in man.
No.
Like,
No, he doesn't.
So yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
You have a baby bump when you're Jessica, when you're as Jessie, you don't have one. Where the fuck does the baby go?
I think it goes into Coyote. I don't know. I never asked, and they all come out okay, so I didn't consider it relevant. But it's, I think, in the same realm of wherever the fuck it is the rest of my skins are.
In other words, you're not shape-changing so much as simply swapping out bodies.
Yes, the nod. She can tell there's more to it, but he's not going to tell his secret.
She's not about to ask either.
Exactly. For the win. It's interesting. It's been a fun ride. It's definitely my last one. Well, until Darcy apparently and his man asked me to surrogate for them. But does that mean I get to play with your husband in a womanly fashion?
He just has this look on his face.
See how mad he makes Darcy with that.
Darcy's looking at Jesse like...
So, any preferences on tea? She asks Sasha, trying to distract herself from the situation over there.
I have no preference. What do you feel is best? Thank you.
I was thinking chamomile for Aiden and Darcy.
I was going to ask if you have green tea.
She said chamomile for a reason.
You just don't know when shade's being thrown at you. I swear to God.
I am sure Darcy is very lovable, and I will adjust quickly. But you all are very what was the word I used earlier? Exuberant.
Don't worry, insanity is catching.
Mine is Halvard, who's just been sitting, watching and listening for most of this entire thing.
She wasn't even aiming those words at you.
Yeah, Jesse will put a hand to his chest and say, I am the incarnation of Coyote. If I don't fucking exemplify the word exuberant, I'm not doing my job.
I'm Alex's father. I'm Alex's son. You don't get it when you meet him.
I have never met your father. I cannot judge him. I can only judge you.
So Jesse will stick his head outside. Fuckers and howl for him, for God's sake. I'll howl back. They'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
Sasha
will notice that she's pulled a flask out and is pouring something with her own cup of tea now into it.
Drinking usually does precipitate Alexi showing up. Hey, Foxy.
Yes?
You remember in Maskalinde when fucking Shadow Khan comes and he fucking spreads his arms in the red and all that? That's what I'm picturing.
Oh my God.
She sets out the tea. She sets out little bitty... They look almost like dry cinnamon rolls, powdered with powdered sugar on top. And smiles.
Here's to new friends.
New friends.
Sasha raises her teacup politely in recognition of the toast.
And very nice, quiet friends.
This is looking over at the Silver Fang.
Kind of like shrugs, and if he's allowed to toast, we'll sip the tea.
Yes, she gave everybody tea. She's being polite, like a typical Philodox.
So, not to put you on the spot or anything, but why the fuck are you so quiet? Looking at Albert.
Well, I mean, you're putting me on the spot.
Do a little jig in it? He shrugs.
I am not in the habit of being quite so...
amazing?
Sure, let's go with that.
Societal...
Are you a docile man with soft hands?
I'm not sure I get the reference.
It's not, I'm just saying.
He's just asking if you have soft hands.
Just asking if you're a docile man with soft hands,
At least
buddy.
you're not asking if he has small hands.
No, not at all. No, sorry, I'm not going there. Not going there. Avoid that topic like the plague.
Matter.
However, I do actually need to check one thing on my sheet. Hold on.
Of course.
Sheet.
Well, while you do that, Sasha can answer my question of why
his
size matter.
His hands are not in any way, shape, or form, soft or unblemished. They are calloused, like someone who has been working with a forge for many years.
Oh, what do you do? Jesse will say.
I make things?
What do you make? My God. I volunteer with you.
I mean, weapons, armor, mostly those.
Have you been to the Sept Forge yet?
Oh, see, he was told about that in his introductory scene. I think we said he was going to go take a look at it. I never roleplayed it out, but let's go with yes.
Yay! Well, that's a useful skill to have.
By the way, check PMs.
By the way, fuck off.
Wow.
Sorry, Daddy. Give me a second. You'll be PMing me. Oh, you be PMing me. What do you want? No! Whoa! Woo! Okay. Hi. Okay.
So
bad.
Sasha
Okay.
just gives our poor Arabic lady a pitying look.
Wow.
This may take a while to explain, especially given your innocence in certain matters.
Well, it can't be more awkward than walking in on my two uncles one time when I was 14 and sips her tea.
Yes!
That's amazing.
It wasn't a Tuesday, was it?
No, it was Sunday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Sunday, that's my fun day.
well, to be perfectly honest, small hands, and especially soft hands, are valued for certain extreme sexual acts.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Oh my.
I guess if that is what makes them happy and they're not hurting anyone, then may they enjoy all the hands.
What a blessing. L'chaim.
So, what do you all do for fun around here? Besides, you kind of look at Darcy and Jesse.
I'm a den father, so mostly den fathering.
I'm the assistant warder.
I'm still talking. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
God damn. Other than that, I basically just create chaos and mischief and point out where everybody else is fucking up.
He waves.
You may go now, Darcy.
He bats his eyelashes and he pouts.
Would you like honey bread for the road?
Oh, damn.
Boom!
Darcy's jaw drops and he's like, okay.
I'm trying to keep you out of trouble, she'll whisper to him.
I think she wants to be your friend.
Oh, okay. I'm okay, I'll have some honey bread. He smiles sweetly.
I'm actually gonna steal a piece for the road. And he'll take a piece.
She'll pack them both up. She'll look at Aiden. So what do you do besides getting in trouble with your father and grandfather or whoever's in charge of your funds?
Darcy just kind of mutters under his breath, sing at the top of his lungs.
Why do you whisper? I can hear you, and it's the truth. I have no shame in that.
No shame, yeah.
Well, no shame in that.
Yes, we are quite aware you have no shame, Petrova.
What did he do? Did he pull a Lannister, or did he rob a children's orphanage?
Jesus, no!
I mean, he did, anger the Fae at some point. I overheard about this, and, they were kind of wanting him dead, and...
How do you anger a fairy?
These ones were
I don't know, Darcy. How do you get angered?
He grins.
No, I mean, it depends on the fairy. You look at the folklore; they're easy to appease if you upset. What did you do? He's just throwing a piece of honey bread at Aiden now, like he's a child.
Well, first off, they didn't like me because I'm a werewolf, and these ones didn't like werewolves, and then I kind of.
She holds a finger up. I've lived around them before. They don't normally hate you for no reason. Did you take their alcohol?
I don't steal alcohol.
It applies to anyone. If you take someone's food or drink, they're definitely going to dislike you.
Darcy raises a finger, and then he's just like, "Nobody took their daughter."
Scratch at the door. Scratch at that.
I'll get up and open the RV door.
This motherfucker standing there looking at her like he fucking... Yeah, he's just looking at her. With that look on his face.
I helped you?
Hi!
Alexi!
Dad! Whoa! How many people said daddy? Because what the fuck? Did I just walk into? I heard dad or daddy like twice, and I wanted to make sure I'm not walking into that kind of party, because if I am, I'm not wearing the right kind of panties.
I take it if Aiden is yelling daddy, you're his father.
Oh, well, we hope so.
Step aside so he can come up the little stairs into it.
Oh, hi! I get to come in. Yay! Kick his shoes off.
Alexi, so good to see you again.
What's up, slut? I'll sit down.
You're such a good boy.
Oh, I know. He'll fishy kiss his lips at her.
He'll actually scratch him behind the ears like he's a favorite dog.
Like, I love it when you touch me. Anyway, boy, what are you doing? How are you doing today? Have you done anything to fuck our family name up any more than it already has been?
Hey, I said I was going to try and do the opposite of that.
She actually smiles very sweetly at Alexi. Perhaps you could explain why he is living like a homeless man?
Chic, I don't know. Why are you living like a homeless man?
Because I'm kind of used to it, and because I'm used to it, which I didn't think of asking. I'm kind of used to it, and because I'm used to it, I didn't think of asking Granddad for money.
God,
it's because he's not very bright.
Oh, see, I'm expecting someone to just pop up and ask, and why does he smell like another man's sack?
Right. So he'll dig around in his pants for a minute. He'll just work in there for a second. And he'll pull out a wad and he'll open it and he'll make it rain on Aiden.
I have literally never seen that much money in my life.
I have only once.
I've never seen that much money in my life. First off, I got that off of a fucking prostitute, okay? But it really wasn't a prostitute. It was somebody who... Don't worry about this story. It's really long and rambling. But, anyway, so... You take that, you go, and you make yourself less destitute. For the fucking love of God, you're my son. I don't need that on you, too.
I'll just nod. Okay.
Aziza, she's refilling everyone's cups, will lean down and put, like, one hand on Aiden's shoulder and go, look, now you're not bringing shame to your family anymore.
Yeah!
No, he does that enough.
Fucking weird.
Oh, damn. All the shade.
I'll flop back down next to Sassy again.
I'm sorry.
I'm having so much shade thrown at me. I should just.
You haven't had so much shade at you. You haven't had so much shade thrown at you since you were dating a tree.
Oh my God! I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go there.
Well,
Very confused at Aiden.
Okay, yeah. Aiden just. When he reminds him of the tree, Aiden just goes grim.
At least when he was dating a tree, he always had a partner who constantly had wood.
Come on, Cap.
But let's not. Oh, no, he'll go. Alexi will jump up. Alexi will jump up and go over to him and catch him up. Hey, come on.
Sorry, man. I was just joking. It wasn't very funny.
How about this? To make amends for the bad joke and confusing me with their joke, when I start work, I'll give you a free lunch there.
There are people. When he turns around, he does have like a few tears, and he has been like he just started to cry, so his eyes are wet, and he'll just wipe it.
Alexi has his arms around his waist, like he'll fluff him up a little bit. And he's like, hey, don't cry, okay? You actually see him get serious for a minute. Alexi never gets serious, and he's being like serious and caring.
They are just. That's
So
just.
motion to Sasha to the scene and go, look, he's a very good father. His wife must be very happy.
Yeah, he's great.
And yeah.
Yes.
He'll say that's just something I don't like to be reminded of. Not like that.
You remember in that book that you like with the fucking thing where the little dwarf fucker was basically like, wear your flaws like armor and can't be used against you? Do that, okay?
And he'll nod.
No, kiss his cheek. Mwah! And he'll go sit back down by Sassy again.
Here's your cheese.
This is why you're my favorite. Look, if you need anything to keep you from not being a fucking destitute homeless person, I guess, whatever, please remember that I have access to Father's money, and as long as you're not asking me to get you, like, I don't know, fucking Boeing or something, I can pretty much give you. Okay?
I mean, for now, an apartment will be nice.
Okay, it's fucking apartment. Wow. We'll go to IKEA and everything. We'll summon demons in there or something. I don't know. Fuck.
It's IKEA. Aren't they already there?
Oh my god, go with us. Look at Sassy. I want to eat meatballs with you.
Is IKEA as bad as everyone says it is?
IKEA? Yes.
It's easy to get lost in there. I've seen inside the local one. There's more to that store than people seem to see.
I one time went to IKEA on a Saturday and came out a Foster and Black Spiral Dancer. Will nod.
So you're saying it's a place I shouldn't go into if I want to keep my morals intact?
Why would you want to keep your morals intact? What the fuck?
You know what's also another good place to get lost in?
My eyes.
A man's sack.
Emil's
Oh,
closet.
I see you saw my dad today.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised that you'd be lost in a closet?
He wanted me to put my body into his sack to get croissants for the alpha.
That sounds amazingly accurate. Who's in the closet again with a satyr walking past? Let's shake his head. Any gay. God, you're so pretty. I'm just looking at Caesar.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's safe.
She looks at Sasha. Is this the hitting on you warned me about?
No, I'm fucking gay. Like really, really gay. And also, I'm married. And also, I fuck a lot of people who aren't you. Actually, not that many anymore. Wow. Oh. I'm monogamous. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Hey,
Alexi,
what did you do to me?
Alexi. Poor Alexi, you're becoming a decent person.
No!
So sad.
I went to rehab and this is what happened? I came out monogamous? Oh, God, I need a...
Darcy, flask out of her purse and hand it to Alexi.
You pulled a what?
Her flask.
I can't. I'm in rehab and I'm doing so well. I'll just give it back to her.
It's just a little whiskey to make the tea stiffer.
I'm doing so well. If I do this, and I'm going to do heroin, and then I'm turning tricks in the corner. It's bad.
I don't know.
You're a prostitute?
I would not call myself a prostitute, although I am involved in the business of prostitution. Why? Need something?
No.
He just covers his face. Like, oh my god.
I don't know.
I feel I should explain to Alexi as I've done y'all. I am betrothed.
Who are you betrothed to?
Don't know.
So you're not betrothed.
She's from a Bedouin tribe.
You can't not know who you're betrothed to. That's like...
I will not know his name or appearance until the wedding night.
Oh, no. Hell no. No. You can't do this. This is 2000... What year are we in?
18.
It is her choice to do so if she wishes to.
It's what my parents...
She understands she has alternatives.
Lord. Okay, hold on. Is this your wish? Do you want this, or would you like to know your betrothed before you get married?
There's a choice?
Yes. What?
I retract my objections.
Did you think that I was kidding when I said what I said earlier?
Just a little bit to Sasha.
Alexei, please explain to her our lineage.
Are you talking about Auntie Catherine?
Yes.
We're descended from Catherine the Great. Probably considered one of the most ravenous women of all time.
The one who
was.
Even her exes in plush living quarters, correct?
Yes, still not.
A woman who went from minor Prussian nobility to the height of Russian power.
And she supposedly brought Russia into the golden age of diplomacy and trade. If I'm thinking
your stuff. Yes, we are. In fact, despite Disney over there, descended from her. She was our great grandmother, I believe. You can tell. Look at my fine features. He'll cup his face.
I believe everyone in this room has fine features, though.
So if our grandmother heard you say that you had been betrothed off and no choice, oh my lord, I'm amazed she hasn't come ripping out of my chest like an alien chest burster to take you down to a bar and get you your man or woman or whatever you want.
Out of character, Johnny, you ready for some more weirdness from the character?
Oh lord, yes. Bring it to me.
He looks between Sasha and Alexei. Is that some kind of worm taint? What's an alien chest ripper?
Yes.
Oh, Alexei, we're going to have a movie night.
No, God, I'm a little bit straight right now.
Looks at Darcy for help.
Darcy's like putting his hands up. He's like, "You don't want to talk to me about worm taint."
There's a movie. It's a movie. It's a nice movie. And in this movie, aliens can impregnate your face. And then the resulting fetus comes out of your chest with a boosh.
Oh my, that sounds dreadful.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm very amazed that my great-great-great-great-grandmother, Catherine the Great, has not come booshing out of my chest to scream at you about how you don't need no man that you haven't chosen yourself. Thank you very much, Henny. Oh my God.
I will just my family and people are the only ones who still practice that tradition.
No, I mean, there are people who practice it. I'm a fucking silver fang. I've seen it with my own eyes. Almost had it subjected to me until my father went, yeah, no, that's not happening. But that being said,
you're very
Fortunately, I was exiled from Russia before that could happen to me.
Oh God, thank God. You get the best ear scritches. Although if I did have to marry anyone, like, then he'll nod at Sasha. We would have been so unhappy together.
That sounds like a dream come true for you. You look so red, Alexei.
Oh.
I know, right? God, I fucking hate my husband. Oh, and he's challenging for Truth Catcher. Why? Oh.
Why is your
miserable?
What he hate? Oh, she asked Aiden because it sounded like you were making Alexei walk off. Why is your father married to someone he hates?
Because I.
So does she ask Aiden that or Alexei since he's still here?
Well, she'll ask Alexei then if he's still here.
I mean, he's still here, but you can still ask him.
Or Aiden. Fine, include Aiden in the conversation. Still trying to think of a way to get Hal more involved instead of sipping his tea.
I mean, I don't know. Why do you hate your husband?
Because he is a stuck-up, pompous, right-wing fucking conservative who thinks with his asshole instead of his fucking head, if his brain is not actually located there. I'm not sure, because every time And anyway, let's not go there. So,
didn't he vote Trump?
Yeah, he voted fucking Trump, and not ironically, okay? And he still supports him. And he wears fucking camo slippers to fucking bed. And our house has this really, really, really big Confederate flag tablecloth. It's fucking fantastic, actually, that I gotta give it.
She looks at Sasha while listening to Lexi complain. I guess you attract?
Apparently. Either that or Alexi has very bad taste in men.
Or he has bad taste in everyone.
Yeah, you forget, Alexi is like the epitome of masochism.
I spent 15 years with a woman. I had children with her. I literally picked up my brother's fucking wife when he left her pregnant and spent 15 years married to her. I'm so gay, I fucking want to pass out when I see Vagine. 15 years. I love her. She's an amazing woman. She belongs to me. If she ever leaves me, I'll fucking kill her. But that being said, I'm a really big masochist. So that's why I'm married to somebody I hate. And he just like does a little wiggle.
Darcy's just shaking his head. This is Alexi for you.
Darcy, masochism is when you like being hurt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He nods.
Well, we know what to get his husband for their anniversary.
Divorce papers? God, please tell me divorce papers. Oh my God, please. My husband is actually the reason that I'm fostering right now? Yes, darling.
From now on, when you are feeling masochistic, come to me.
Oh my!
Blinks?
You're expecting something sexual out of it.
No, I didn't expect
Don't be
anything
silly.
sexual.
I know how to help.
I didn't make a snide comment because I didn't.
No, she's not talking to Lexi when she says that she's talking to Darcy who opened his mouth.
I know, but he
appropriated it and mouths words. Hear me roar.
I'm aware of the fact that my chances of you doing something with me are absolutely zero because I'm not a woman. So whatever, it's fine. I get it.
Aziza's smoking on her tea.
Darcy taps his lip a second and he thinks of something. And he's like, wait a second. And so he starts speaking in Arabic, thinking she might know it.
Aziza? Yeah, she knows a little.
He starts speaking in Arabic.
She starts talking back to him. Just like, hey.
I just realized you probably speak Arabic, and I thought this was amazing.
It's like, as beautiful as the men are here, I'm assuming they're all gay. We're all not understanding the lifestyles.
Yes, even Aiden. Aiden is totally gay.
I thought he was with that Jessica still.
What are you talking about?
You understand we both know Arabic. He'll point between Aiden and him.
Okay, now all three of you are talking.
Oh, is he? Did he? I don't think Aiden speaks Arabic.
Aiden doesn't.
Oh well, sorry. I was trying to help you out, but Alexi is like, I know Arabic. Not all of the men are gay. Not all of them.
I'm not gay.
I overheard stories from Aiden though. He may not be gay, but he's done stuff.
He's totally with Jessica Steele though. He says in Arabic.
Totally.
They're a cute couple.
I know. Look at her little belly. She's pregnant.
So look
with
at
his child.
And
I love my daughter-in-law.
She smiles at Solon's character and she goes in English, "We were gossiping about some of the other men not here. We'll behave and speak only in English now."
Darcy grins.
All right.
But now we know he's not gay. Not that it would matter. He kind of shrugs. You do you, boo-boo. I don't care what you are.
Just as I actually thought Mr.
Miss Sasha and our friend here, motioning at Solon's character, were actually courting until you made the comment she prefers women.
I'm not sure she prefers women, but I've certainly never seen her with a man. Well, not.
I have very specific tastes, and no one here matches that.
She prefers herself.
You know what? That's legit. Well, not.
Well, who wouldn't prefer just curling up with a book?
I love you. Darcy runs up to her and hugs her.
God, I bet I fucked some Bedouin woman and you're my child. And you're where all my purity went.
I could give you my mother's contact name.
Oh my God, no! No! Don't tell me you don't know who your father is. Don't tell me you don't know who your father is.
No. I mean, as far as I know, one of the men in camp is my mother's father.
Oh no! Don't say that! No!
She's smiling now, by the way.
No, please tell me you're joking. Tell me, Darcy, truth of Gaia. Is she joking or not?
He looks at her, acts like he uses truth of Gaia, and she's like, she's telling the truth, man.
No, you don't understand. I have this really weird thing where for some reason I have children that just come out of that.
Oh my!
Aiden raises his head.
You are a Petrova, I guess. You are Silver Fang.
That's not coming out right. I have really seriously more children than I can account for, and I'm not sure where all of them are. Oh God, no! I need to sit down. Just sit down.
Sasha smirks and she goes, "Please forgive me for the closeness I'm about to achieve with you." And leans over Sasha to take Alexi's hand and go, "I missed you so much, Father."
Why? Why did I have to be such a slut when I was younger?
Darcy,
and also when I was older.
And then Darcy smirks.
Mr. Alexi, I'm only joking.
I was trying to prove a point, and they told me I had to breed, so I decided to breed with everybody. And it just led to me having so much.
Alexi.
My father, as far as I know, has died. I have had 2 stepfathers growing up. We're good.
As far as you know.
Okay.
And then Darcy looks over at Alexi and he's like, "We could do the rite of heritage."
She's not mine! Oh my God, shut up, she's not mine.
Yeah,
not everybody in the world is a Petrova. I know it seems like that. But
Darcy pats his shoulder and he's like, I was just going to say, then you would have 2 children living in trailers.
Oh my God. Why are you so aggro with Aiden? Why?
I'm so...
What? Do you have so much aggravation for Aiden?
She's moved the sweet honey bread away from Darcy and goes, "You'll only get the oolong tea now."
Oh my God! You're gonna make my children join forces between Aziza and Aiden.
While all this nonsense is going on, Sasha is placing little steel scratchy claws on the tips of her fingers.
Sasha will look at her. Or, I'm sorry, wrong character. Alexi will look over it. Ow.
Only if you're good.
Oh, hi.
Aiden takes a piece of honey bread, looks at Darcy and goes, "All these flavors and you chose salt." And starts eating it.
I'm sorry, the only thing saltier next to your
Let's
ass
go
is
to
the Dead
Salt
Sea.
Mountain, Charlie.
Oh, my lord.
So
leave my childrens alone, Darcy. He'll just pet Aziza's hand like you're mine now.
She looks very confused but nods.
So, there's supposed to be a local bar and grill one of my mother's friends owns. I'm supposed to start waitressing at while I'm here.
As long as you don't say it's Smiley's, we're good.
I don't actually know the name. My mom
God,
said
please
I
don't
would
say
know
Smiley's.
it when I see it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Smiley's.
dear.
You know
This is
where
San
it is?
Diego. There are 6 cities here in the metropolitan area.
My mother sent me on a wild goose chase for employment, didn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she did.
She
Sure,
just wanted that
friend.
for her new baby.
What? This does sound like somebody I would have stuck my... Anyway, I can help you find a job if you want a job. That's not hard. Do you want to work in a restaurant?
Anywhere I don't have to take my clothes off will work.
Okay. Wow. I will...
How good are you at clerical work?
I know how to type and file. I have a high school diploma, and I've done a few months of online college.
She looks at Alexei, looks back at Aziza. I could use her in the clinic.
What the fucking, like, boss over? You go take her.
No, that's what I wrote her resources as on her sheet. I just didn't know any restaurants' names at the point.
Yeah, well. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all fucking resources.
So,
Yeah, he's like, I'm not
congratulations, you
actually
just
your
got a
fucking
job
father.
Congratulations, you just got a job at Sasha's clinic.
Woohoo! Now she's like making notes of like how much she's supposed to make, and like she keeps subtracting stuff that makes no sense. And this much will go back to for the dowry.
What?
We have to pay the betrothed's family to take me.
Oh
What?
my god.
Isn't it normally the other way around?
Not outside my family, no.
Okay,
Well,
how about this? How about you fuck all that noise, and if you really want to be betrothed all that badly, I will give you one of my sons.
she blinks.
I kind of have someone.
Not you.
Okay, good.
So
But
not the son I'm
they're
giving her?
not who my parents chose.
I mean, I can make it who your fucking parents chose. That's not the question.
She's looking very confused.
I think I'll just figure this out later. It is getting late. Perhaps we should talk tomorrow.
Okay, bye! He gets up and runs out.
Darcy smiles sweetly, and then he'll do a slight head bow, and then he'll walk out.
Sasha will pass the lady a card before she heads out as well.
And Aiden, okay, well, thank you for the tea. Bye! And then he takes Lupus and runs.
Bye?
When he gets outside, his father tackles him and bites him and wrestles with him and then makes him run with him.
Yeah, she plays it on.
She'll look at the other silver fang that's still there, Solon's character, and she'll be like, "It's a pleasure to have met you." They have a lot of energy.
I'm sorry, what? I was muted.
She said it was a pleasure to meet you and that the others have a lot of energy.
That's one way of putting it. Pleasure to meet you as well.
Yes.
Have a good evening, and she'll kind of motion him out of her home.
Like, get out.
Not rudely. It's a very polite gesture. She's not Sasha.
Something real fast. I have something I have to check while we still have the ST present here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, actually, that's really weird. On my lower third, does it or does it not say I have something like Spirit Heritage? What?
Yes, Spirit Heritage Fire.
That's not on my Okay. Okay, never mind.
I don't know. I guess you have it now.
Okay, he's just gonna walk out then. I had an idea, but I'm tired, so it's okay.
Are we gonna end it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna end it here unless y'all have something else you want to do.
And then
we'll
the trailer caught
outro.
fire.
And then the trailer caught on fire. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. Later. Bye.